to the channel. Today we got another video when karma takes too long by offending everybody. If you're new to the channel and haven't hit that sub button yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button, y'all. We on the road to 1,300 subs. Everybody hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate that. I also appreciate everybody that has clicked on this video. You could have clicked on any other video, but you clicked my video, and I appreciate that. That being said, let's get into it, man.
Does karma exist? No.
Does karma truly exist though? To be honest, nah. Karma does not exist. Because if karma exists, slaves, they still didn't get back for the slavery yet.
No, of course not. If it did, cancer would skip some age groups. Good things happen to good people, Billy. Maybe if you did your homework, you wouldn't be learning such a valuable lesson. Face it, life ain't fair. Some people get
Life
yachts,
is really
other
not
people
fair.
get more cancer? Are you serious? You can have more than one type of cancer? Oh, but karma comes eventually. I'd argue too late. Karma could have came after the first Diddy victim, but instead it showed up to the party, giving her free baby oil and high fives. Think there is no cosmic referee for humanity. No one keeping score. No one below.
Good days, bad days.
Blowing the whistle when life hits below the belt. So if you want the scales of justice to balance out, then you're gonna have to do it yourself. Like, let's say,
Really though, no cap.
hypothetically, you told your brother not to use your soap, and now it has hair on it that definitely isn't yours. Well, you could scrub your back door with this toothbrush. Nothing wrong with a little deep cleaning, right? Or what if you went to the movie with someone and they wouldn't get off their phone? Well, you could post their number on a middle school bulletin board along with the phrase,
Nah, that's crazy.
kids under 13.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's
I guess we
crazy.
experience a real horror movie now.
That's evil. That's actually evil.
Or what if you told your friend to look away when you entered your Netflix passcode, but then you catch him looking? Well, you could just hire a clown to follow him around. Let's see how they like being watched. Or what if someone FaceTimes you at 8:20 in the morning without
What movie was that?
any warning? Well, you could just make a fake dating profile with pictures and send it to the girlfriend. Oh, look, she didn't want to see your face either. Or what if someone borrowed money from you and told you they pay you back Friday, but now it's Friday and they're telling you Wednesday? Well, you could put fake
See, that's that shit. But that's just bums being bums. No
parking
cap.
tickets on their car linked directly to your PayPal. You think they're going to ask questions or just scan that QR code? Or what if the Triple K is having
See, that could work, but as soon as you scan the QR code, it's gonna say your name. So it's like, you know what I'm
a rally
saying?
near you? Well, all that hate makes you hungry. What if you open
Unless you put a boot on unless you put a boot on a car, you could buy a boot, put a boot on it, put that shit. That would work.
American food. Bacon really covers up the taste of Tide Pods. Or what if you need life-saving surgery but are denied health care? Well, you could just turn on your favorite game, pick your favorite character. Or what if someone takes up 2 parking spaces? Well, you could take the air caps off their tires and waste their time like they wasted yours. Or what if your buddy's girlfriend keeps saying you're a bad influence? Well, you could just sabotage their relationship. Hit him with a, how often are you getting blowies? Like 3 times a week? 3 times a week? What is she, disabled? Dude, when I was with my ex, she was giving it up every day. Even when I didn't see her in person, I'd still be getting snaps to tide me over. Tell me she's at least tasted your appetizer. Appetizer? Salad. Oh, no. No, bro, that's like first base nowadays. I won't even hold hands with a girl until she holds my cheeks. But if you want
Boys instigating crazy.
You do you. As for me, I'm gonna go hit up that college bar again. You can come if you're free. What am I saying? Of course you're free. Or what if your neighbor doesn't pick up their dog poop? Well, you could call the cops for a noise complaint and blow a dog whistle when they arrive. I swear he wasn't doing this before. Or what if you hold the door open for someone and they don't say thank you? Well, then it's time to go for a scavenger.
Nah, that gets me upset because you can easily say thank you, but you don't feel the need to say thank you. I don't understand, bro.
Boy, I wonder what valuable things I'm about to find! What if you hired someone to house sit little Mittens and they left him with 0 food and water? Well, you could send him letters every day, counting down the days. Imagine getting a letter that says 22
Nah, that's sick. That's crazy. That's crazy.
days left. The next day, 21 days left. Let them feel their life slowly slipping away. Just like Mittens. Or what if someone posts a picture of their house with the title "Hard Work Pays Off" when you know damn well
They didn't.
inherited it? Well, you could show up to their housewarming party with a potted plant filled with invasive species like centipedes or fire ants. Matter of fact,
Oh
it
my
gives them a long
gosh.
time to just take off their fire alarm, stab a hole in their ceiling, fill it with a termite colony, then put the fire alarm back on with a fresh battery. Don't want any beeping, drawing attention to that creeping. Or what if a coworker decides to microwave fish in the break room? Well, you could take fish oil vitamins and break them open on their car's air vent. Every time they turn on their AC, they're greeted with that low tide smell. Or what if you were
Oh my gosh. That's
real poor and
crazy.
started selling herb, but your best customer finds a new connect. But then you find out that connect is a school bus driver for a neighboring high school.
He's over. He's snitching. I'm snitching.
You could just send an anonymous tip to the
Yeah,
police
I'm
station,
snitching.
and just like that, you're back in business. Or what if someone doesn't use their turn blinker? Well, if you have a full tank of gas, then it's time for a little road trip. One where they pick the destination. Now, you don't want to make it too obvious, so keep your distance. 3 car lanes, maybe 4. Far enough so they don't notice, but close enough for you to keep an eye on them. Let them think that they're alone. Let them feel safe. Then when they pull into their driveway, that's when you stop, just for a second.
You know, things like that actually happen in real life. Like this actually happens in real life. No
Just
funny.
long enough for the panic to creep in. Then, without a word, you drive off. No confrontation, no explanation, just a little lesson about unpredictability. Or what if your brother puts the toilet paper roll upside down? Well, you could place a key finder behind one of the outlets in his room and beep it at random times. Let him know there's no such thing as a tiny inconvenience. Or what if your friend said he's busy with family stuff, but Discord says he's playing Marvel Rivals? Well, you could send him a 3-hour video of their parents' house filmed from a bush across the street with the only audio being heavy breathing. Sounds like your family has some real problems now. Or what if you let someone borrow a pen and they gave it back to you with chew marks on it?
Ew, like that's disgusting. Who chews pens? I never chewed a pen. Who chews on pens, bro? I never was the one to do that shit,
You
bro.
could call up their parents pretending to be an angry father. Tell your son to stay the away from my 9-year-old daughter! Looks like 2 things are about to get chewed out today. Or what if your friend posts on social media that they're quitting social media? Well, you could post notes in their crush's locker that start sweet and progressively get more threatening, all while mentioning small details about your friend. You smell different in Miss Sullivan's class today. Or what if your uncle makes
What?
homophobic remarks towards you during Thanksgiving? Well, you could pour concrete mix down his toilet. Deal with John. Or what if your friend posted an embarrassing photo of you, and when you asked him to take it down, he said, bro, it's not that serious. Well, if he's gonna ruin your social life, then you could ruin his actual life by introducing him to vaping. Hope that photo was worth a lifelong addiction. What if your friend puts his feet
Damn,
in the
that's
dashboard?
crazy.
Well, you could slam on the brakes and watch him get folded. Didn't know you could bend like that. Or what if someone spiked your drink with a tab as a prank? Well, if you live in Arizona, do you know vultures can devour a body in 4 hours? All you need is strong edibles and birdseed. Funny prank, huh? Or what if someone takes off your socks on an airplane? Well, you could accidentally drop your luggage on them. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Looks like I got a little too comfortable. Or what if someone pulls your chair out right as you're about to sit down, causing you to land on your tailbone? Well, if you know the last name and general location, you could pull up real estate records in order to find their parents' house. Then use Google Street View and a 3D printing company to make a miniature model of their house and surrounding blocks. Finally, place it on their porch with the word soon written on it. Take away my seat and I'll take away your peace of mind. Or what if you get into the car with someone and they immediately start driving like they have a death wish? Speeding, swerving, ignoring every plea of
Who drives like this? Who drives like
bro,
this,
please slow down. Well, you could crowbar open their gas cap and fill their tank with Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Now the only thing accelerating is their frustration. Or what if someone's playing music out loud in a public place? Well, you could slip a note in their bag that says, we're all listening, but I'm also watching. Or what if someone
That's
sat on
crazy.
your couch, ate popcorn, and used your cushions as their personal napkin? Well, you could return the favor by
That's
seasoning
dumb.
their couch. All it takes is a turkey baster and milk. Enjoy marinating in your own mess. Or
Ew.
what if you were bediddled by your pastor? Well, you could pull up to the church at night and say, hey, Father Cunningham, it's your boy, Revenge. Question, do you know how much blood you can lose before you pass out? No. Me neither. Hey, before we get started, do you mind locking that door right there? I don't want anyone to disturb us. Making you submit feels so good. I can see why you enjoyed it so much. So how many boys, Father? What? Did I
How many
stutter?
boys,
How many
Father?
boys, Father? How many other kids took your holy shots? 5. Wow. So what you're telling me is, I'm not special. Just another notch in your belt, huh? Jeez. And to think I almost left your loved ones out of this. Guess you all about to test out that afterlife theory. Yo, who are you talking to? Do you think an omnipotent power is going to say, hey, let me help out the diddler?
Let me help out.
Or the kid. Really teach him a lesson. Spoiler alert, Father, I'm the only one listening. So how about you get on your knees and start begging for my forgiveness? Please. Or
Please.
just let it go. Take all that hate and anger and just let it go. Because yeah, revenge feels great at first. Just fantasizing about the moment they find their tire slashed or plumbing wrecked. And it not only hurts them, it ruins their day, it ruins their week, it ruins their life. I just need to see the reaction. I just need to see their suffering. Show me a crack in their smile. Show me their tears. Show me their pain. But you're not going to find it.
You're never gonna
All
find it
you'll
on the
find is
internet.
proof that they moved on and you didn't. You could have spent that time building your life, creating your empire, but instead you chose bitterness over progress. So stop thinking your rage is a weapon when it's really a leash, preventing you from moving on, preventing you from healing, preventing you from
Or you could do it as soon as you get mad and, you know what I'm saying?
being free. So no, karma.
As soon as you
ain't
get mad
karma.
and get
We
back
don't
as
need a
quickly as
universe to punish
possible.
your enemies.
Move
You
on.
just need to stop punishing yourself. 3 types of cancer!
3 types of cancer is crazy. But if you made it to the end of the video, you obviously like the video, so hit that subscribe button, yo. We on the road to 1,300 subs. It's your boy Johnny Finesse, and I'ma holla at y'all.